Back in 2017, I had a really low hemoglobin count, and I was experiencing shortness of breath, and I couldn't get through normal tasks throughout the day. My heart was beating rapidly, and I just thought, you know, it's my age, I'm working too much, but my body was trying to tell me something's up. And when I went to my doctor and she tested my blood and found out about the hemoglobin and how dangerously low it was, she said, you were a ticking time bomb for heart attack or stroke. You could have just dropped at any time. And it was a wake-up call for me, because when you realize you could suddenly be out of the game and you knew better. And I want to make sure women know better. We can't take care of other people if we don't take care of ourselves first. And that message is so crucial. And if I can use my platform and my voice to get that out there, then that's what I'm going to do.
When I realized just how many people suffer from heart disease and the effect that that has on their families and on their friends, I wanted to do something about it to raise awareness. Many years ago, my brother-in-law passed away suddenly at the age of 39, and he didn't know he was sick, and he had warning signs and just thought it was stress and just kind of thought, you know, I'll just relax more. But unfortunately, shortly after that, he did die suddenly and left behind a 3-year-old son, my nephew, who I watched grow up without a father. And so, you know, it just really made me think about how many people's lives really are affected when someone suffers from heart disease or dies prematurely. And there's a lot we can do about it. We can raise awareness, we can learn CPR, we can learn about how diet and exercise can make all the difference, because, you know, I just want to help families stay together and continue to make memories.
My husband thought that he had heartburn April 24th of 2020. He did not go to the hospital until April 26th of 2020. He is lucky to be here. After dropping him off at the hospital in the middle of the pandemic, he called me and said that he was being life flighted to Cleveland Clinic main campus from the Twinsburg location. At the time, our daughter was 6, and looking her in the eyes and knowing that I had told him that he better come home was really difficult, because I did not want to be a widower, nor did I want to be a single mom. I just think that everyone needs to know the signs and listen to your body and go to the doctor, because it may be the chance to save your life, as it was for my husband.
About 10 years ago, I lost my brother to a very traumatic heart-related event. It led to the discovery of my own personal heart issues, and I had open heart surgery about 3 years ago. And the American Heart Association, throughout the entire process, was informative and helpful. This campaign is a way for me to give back and allow them to use that research money and provide for more people out there so they can spread the word and inform more people.
There are 2 reasons why I decided to become a woman of impact. One is we have a family history of heart disease. It's on my mother's side primarily, and it was kind of out of sight, out of mind. But recently my father's also been going through some heart issues. I also lost a team member at work very suddenly to a heart-related incident, and it just made me realize that one event can change not only that person's life, their family's life, but really the community that they touch. The second reason is I have 2 young girls, so 13 and 7, and I want them to realize the importance of giving back, but also the importance of living a heart-healthy lifestyle, because it does run in our family.
Both my parents died in their mid-70s. My in-laws both died at age 67. 3 of the 4 died of heart disease. So my children no longer have any grandparents, and at their weddings there were no grandparents from our side of the family because of heart disease. It is the #1 killer of women, and I really want to make sure that women are aware of the consequences and take care of their health.
Last June, at the age of 44, I suffered from a stroke, and in doing some research behind getting involved with the American Heart Association, I realized that the American Heart Association, along with other organizations, provided some early funding towards TPA, which is a medicine that helps with blood clots. I had a blood clot in my brain that ended up causing the stroke, and it was really important to me after I started realizing what the American Heart Association did to provide funding for things like that. that when I was asked to be a change maker for this year's Women of Impact, it was really important for me to be able to pass that along and provide funding and fundraising for future research and for women with heart and stroke that maybe I can make a little bit of a difference. And that's my why.